Landscapers, hardscapers, you know that the highest quality leads for your business are going to come from Google, right? That's not to say that Facebook doesn't have a place in your marketing campaign. That's not to say that YouTube doesn't have one. That's not to say that Instagram isn't going to be a good platform for you. But when your customers or potential customers are ready to pull the trigger and pay for someone to do landscaping, hardscaping work, they're going to jump onto Google. And what they're going to see when they search for a landscaper near me, okay, what they're going to see is a section like this for sponsored ads, meaning every time that someone generates a click on this, they get charged, right? And then right below that, they are going to see this map listing. And this map section right here is a very, very powerful property that you as a landscaper can own because people are able to see your reviews, they're able to see photos of previous work that you've done, they're able to see videos, and just overall get a sense of the quality of work that you do. And so if you don't have a map listing currently for your business, I want to show you in this video how to get one really quickly and how to optimize it as best you can so that you can start to get leads from this section of Google. And these are going to be very, very high quality leads that do convert into sales. So here's what I'm going to go through in this video is how to create your GBP account, essential profile elements, service area configurations, visual content optimization, services and attribute section, and so on and so forth, right? And so if you have not created a Google business profile, what you have to do is you have to go to business.google.com. It will take you to a section like this. I'm going to put my face down here. You've got to sign in through a new email account, right? Or you can use a previous email that exists, but you want to make sure that it's an email that you want to use for business purposes. Okay, so you sign in. What it's going to make you do is it's going to ask for your business name, address, phone number, all of the details about your business. Okay. And so what we can do is by going here, right, how to claim your business, that's how you're going to do it. You're actually going to take a video of where your business is located. You are going to want to gather up all of this documentation beforehand because you want to have all of your ducks in a row. You want signage on your trucks or any of the vehicles that you have, right? You want maybe to show your proof of organization, right? Any business cards you might have. Maybe you have a placard with your business name, your address, your phone number, your website, maybe a logo on there. You want to have all of these things so that when it's time to create this video, which should be under a minute, you're gonna want to take videos of all of these things very, very quickly. And so generally the way I start is from the outside of my building. I'm gonna record the address or the numbers, okay? Then quickly I'm gonna move to my vehicle, and then I will move take screenshots of that, and then I'll move into my office, okay? And I'll record, a video of the printer, my computer, my any plaques, any of the business documents that I was just telling you about, my business cards, so on and so forth. Keep in mind that you've got to do this in under about a minute to 90 seconds. Okay, so there's not a lot of time to do this. You want to have everything already laid out. All right. Now, once you go through that, you're going to submit your video, and you're going to wait. Sometimes it's a day, 2 days, 3 days, but eventually you're going to get some type of a response. Okay. Pick a name for your business that is legitimate, right? Don't just try and stuff your business name into some a keyword that you think people are searching for, because Google will pick up on that. Okay. And what you can do is you can actually create a DBA for your name if that's really something that you want to do. Create a DBA through your local state's registrar and formalize it. Okay. That way you can use that DBA. You want to choose the right categories. So, if you want to focus on landscaping, you're going to want to put a landscaper, landscape design. If you're into patios, you can do that. Pavers, just be careful not to go with, asphalt paving, things like that. So choose your primary and secondary categories. You can choose, I believe, up to 10 total categories. And so you want to make sure that you pick as many as apply to you, because Google associates specific keywords with these categories, right? And so, if you want to do pavers, patio pavers, driveway pavers, so on and so forth, you want to choose paver contractor, right? If you do some concrete work, you can choose concrete contractor, so on and so forth, right? You want your business description to be fully complete. I believe there's about 750 characters that you can put in your business description. And from a boundary standpoint or a service area standpoint, what I have seen is that businesses that choose to show their address are generally getting better results from an SEO standpoint than businesses that don't. So if you don't want anyone showing up at the address that you say your business is located at, and you're very, very strict on that, then don't show your address. I can tell you 99.9 times out of 100, nobody is ever going to come up and show up at your business, right? It just doesn't happen, especially for landscapers. When people call a landscaping company, they're not saying, when can I come to your office, right? They're saying, when can you come to my home, do an analysis, do a consultation, and then give me an estimate. So that's generally not something to worry about if that's a concern of yours, right? So do that. And you want to define a service area. And you generally, something that I see happening time and time again is people, putting a service area in their map listing, of a 50-mile radius, 75-mile radius. It will not extend that far, right? It just doesn't happen. Generally, you're going to see a really good results within about 20, 25 miles or so, roughly, just depending on how competitive your market is, right? And so don't go for, covering the entire state, because that's just going to hurt you in the end. You want to focus on your immediate area, okay? Visual content. You want to put in as many photos of your work as you possibly can. So here's actually a client, and you can see we try and add as many images as we possibly can. What I do is I will look at my competition and just say, okay, well, my competition has, a total of 75 photos, 5 videos, and a logo, right? And so I know that in general, that's what I want to beat, right? I don't want, like, on something like this where it's so easy to get photos from your projects and videos from your projects. This should really be, a no-brainer. You should come in here at very least every other week and upload some photos, upload some videos. Just people do look through these sections of your GBP profile, and the longer that you can have someone stay on your profile, engage with your profile, the better it looks for you. Remember, Google is tracking all of this stuff, okay? They want people who are engaged with your profiles. And the more engaged that people are, in general, the better your profile is going to perform, okay? So we want to do that. Add a cover photo and logos, before and after projects, and showcase, the results. And you want to name your photos accordingly. Okay, so if you just did a recent patio installation project in XYZ city, then name it. Okay, in general, the more that you're naming your images with different territories within your market, the better it's going to perform in those territories. Okay, so you want to be conscientious of that. And then, adding comprehensive service listings. So for example, if I go back to this listing right here, you can see here are my categories right here, okay? But then also under edit services, this is going to be a section where some of these services start to populate, okay? And you want to describe these services as best as you can, okay? Because again, people are finding you by the services that are being listed on your profile, okay? And again, the more that people engage with your listing, the better it's going to perform. And so you want to make sure that you do that. But This is just an overview of what you should do to set it up, to try and optimize it. If you are looking for more of a framework, more of an SOP, I actually have one that I have my team use on a weekly basis. This includes, doing what are called GBP posts. You can think of your listing as a social platform, right? Just like Facebook or Instagram or any of the other social networks. The more you engage with your platform, the more reach it's going to have, right? And so one of those things to help you with reach is doing GBP posts. If you'd like a framework that I use for improving your visibility in your market, getting more engagement, and obviously getting the phone to ring, then leave me a message below. I will send that framework over to you in Messenger. Take care. Bye.